The start of the 2022 WNBA season is finally upon us. And here in New York, we have the start of a new era of New York Liberty basketball. Last year, the Liberty posted a 12-20 record, which did earn them a spot in the playoffs, but they were immediately bounced by Sandy Brondello's Phoenix Mercury in the first round. But this 2022 New York Liberty team is vastly different than the team that was outed in the playoffs last fall. Point guard Sabrina Ionescu, entering her third year in the league now, is surely primed to have her most impressive year yet. She's someone who's battled injuries throughout her young career and is finally at full strength.
I know personally having a long off season to get healthy, that was my goal, is just get healthy and get better. And so it's really nice to have all of us come together.
Alongside a full-strength Sabrina, the Liberty finally get to reap the rewards of their 2019 draft class when AD and Han return to the court this Saturday in the season opener. 6'10" Han Shu has been out since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, and her fellow draftee AD has battled a horrible case of long-haul COVID but is finally ready to return to competitive play. Sabrina is yet to be accompanied by such a force in the post like Han Shu, and she is very aware of how impactful Han could be early in the year.
You know, we didn't have that big presence last year, and so it's been really exciting to get Han back and get her in pick and rolls. Seeing just, what she attracts on the inside is opening up a lot of plays for Sammy and other shooters that we have on the wing to be able to get open shots because of her inside presence. And so super excited to have her back with us and being able to showcase her talent.
While the 2019 draft class should prove to be fruitful for the Liberty, the additions of AD and Han to this year's group are not the biggest headlines when it comes to the Liberty offseason additions. That title would clearly go to Steph Dolson, who signed with the Liberty in early February. Dolson coming over from the WNBA champions in the Chicago Sky. Steph is a real veteran player who should surely fit into Sandy's plan smoothly. There is so much to look forward to in the Liberty, not just on the court, but also on the sidelines and head coach Sandy Brondello. Brondello was hired in January of this year. The Australian-born head coach brings a whole new level of intensity to the Liberty. Coach Brondello is coming in from Phoenix after leading the Mercury all the way to the WNBA Finals. According to Brondello, the identity of this group will be found on the defensive end. Brondello is someone that sees defensive intensity and getting to the free throw line as non-negotiables. That was a phrase that came up a lot on Media Day, non-negotiables. This Liberty team is a team that struggled to get to the line last year and surely lacked in defensive intensity. So those major changes of upping the effort on defense along with driving and getting to the line will surely be benchmarks for the Liberty's success early in the year. With all this new talent on the court and in the coach's office, there does come a price. Head coach Sandy Brondello knows there may be some chemistry issues to begin the year.
We've had a very a training camp with them. We've had a lot of players out. So it's hard to build continuity and chemistry when you haven't actually played with each other. So we'll still work it out, but some of these players have played together last year. Even though it's a new coach, it doesn't matter. It's basketball in the end. I just say, just play simple and making good decisions. If we can play with poise and make good decisions, I think we'll be okay.
Sandy is not the only one who shares these concerns about the cohesiveness early in the year. Here's point guard Sabrina Ionescu on the chemistry of the New York Liberty.
It's always hard. It's always hard with people not here from being overseas, not having enough time. I feel like with a week and a half of training camp, almost 2 weeks, it's like you don't have enough time. But I think it's all part of it. The teams that can build chemistry the quickest early on in the season usually do really well. So that's been our goal, continuing to work out together and do everything we can and build that chemistry.
Their season is set to get underway at the Barclays Center against the Connecticut Sun. The Sun posted a 26-6 record last year. They are the definition of a cohesive unit and will certainly be a tall task to begin the Liberty's long season. Given her 10-year WNBA career, head coach Brondello is very well versed when it comes to the Connecticut Sun.
Look, obviously they're a great team. They're well coached. I think their biggest strength is their defense. They're very gritty team, and they're versatile and they're aggressive. And so offensive execution, we focus a lot on that. But I mean, offensively, they just have so many different weapons.
Yeah.
Saturday at 6 p.m. right here in Brooklyn, the Liberty season will get underway. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Miles Grossman with WFUV Sports. For more, follow me on Twitter at MILESSGRO, Miles Grow, and at WFUV Sports. For Liberty updates all season long, thank you so much for watching. Talk to you soon.